we kind of figured there's got to be a good reason to to get back into film together, something we feel like we could build upon what we've done before.
Yes, you build upon 13 by adding 1, and you have 14. Yeah, pretty simple. Yeah, before people even see their next collaboration with the movie Wolves, which opens in 2 weeks, and Apple's already greenlighted a sequel to that one, George Clooney and Brad Pitt are working on another Oceans movie.
You think we need one more? You think we need one more?
It's been 17 years since Ocean's 13. 2 of the crew members actually have passed away in that time, Bernie Mac and Carl Reiner, so you'd assume that would cause a problem with the 14 thing. But George told Uproxx in December, we have a really good script for another Oceans now, so we may end up doing another one. It's actually a great script. Like Oceans 14? Well, I don't want to call it that. I mean, the idea is kind of like Going in Style. Yeah, George Burns and Art Carney, yeah, we're not quite that old. Dude, I'm getting there. So Going in Style was a 1979 film. George Burns was 83 at the time. George Clooney is 63. Brad Pitt is 60.
He's 74 years old, and and he's very lucky at this age to still be working, quite honestly.
Now you might be thinking, Going in Style, didn't they do that already? Yeah, they did. In 2017, with Morgan Freeman, Michael Caine, and Alan Arkin, George and Brad want to do another Oceans movie in the style of another movie that's already been done twice. Okay.
I need a reason. Don't say money.
Gotta say, just as I get older, just working with the people that are really, that I just really enjoy spending time with has really become important to me.
Now, first off, I've seen a lot of the reaction to this be, why are we getting this instead of Ocean's 9? Like, the perception is that, Warner Brothers went with doing another one with Danny Ocean instead of another one with Debbie Ocean. It blows my mind to have to point this out to people, but Sandra Bullock is the most bankable movie star outside of Leonardo DiCaprio. They're like neck and neck with each other. So Sandra Bullock went to Warner Brothers and said, I want to do Ocean's 9. It would happen.
The nice thing is that we still have our text chain. So our text chain is still very active.
In 2022, as she promoted her last movie, The Lost City, Sandra told Screen Rant that her self-imposed break would be part of the problem.
You need to coordinate people's schedules, find a badass female director, an incredible female writer, and come up with a story that no one would expect that only women could pull off.
Now flash forward 2.5 years, and Sandra seems to be ready to come back to things. And she met with Warner Brothers, and she lifted her self-imposed sequel ban, but she opted to go with Practical Magic 2. It still blows my mind that she's doing that sequel. I don't understand it. And I'm not saying she did that over Ocean's 9, but Warner Brothers did both movies.
We can't wait to see Ocean's 8.
I guess she missed Nicole that much.
We're really good sisters.
I think we are. And we're all really good drinkers too.
The thing is, Sandra doesn't need Ocean's 9. She literally has the pick of whatever she wants to do.
I just want to hold down a job, make some friends, pay my bills.
Now, George Clooney, on the other hand, it's funny, I did a segment earlier this week on his BS dismissal that he didn't make $35 million with Wolves. But one of the things I noticed in looking at his filmography, George is really using his Ocean's co-stars to keep him propped up as a movie star. Him and Brad are going in on a package deal for Ocean's 14, just like they did for Wolves. He sold Ticket to Paradise as a package deal with him and Julia Roberts. Before Ticket, his last theatrical film was Money Monster with Julia. Hail Caesar was also in 2016, but that was a Coen Brothers ensemble flick, so yeah, it wasn't sold as a Clooney vehicle. 2015 was the last time that George had a theatrical release that just his name was on the marquee. You know what movie that was? Tomorrowland. Directly before that, Matt Damon was the most prominent Monument Man. And then before that, Sandra, Gravity. Oh yeah, George was in that? Remember that George just had to make the point to say publicly to Quentin Tarantino, F off, after Quentin said a year prior that George wasn't much of a box office draw? Yeah, George is feeling a little, vulnerable.
You want to be able to continue working in this in this industry that we love.
So yeah, George needs to tap into that Ocean's well and do what Brad. Sandra doesn't need to do Ocean's 9.
Why do you need to do this?
Because it's what I'm good at.
And also, I know that George apparently has this whole Going in Style vibe for Ocean's 14, but why not take some of Danny Ocean's crew and Debbie Ocean's crew and put them together? Amalgamation for Ocean's 14. Yeah, you still need Sandra. I think she would do it. And she'd probably have to be involved in getting Danny out of that casket too, right?
You would have loved it.
Are you ready to gamble on Ocean's 14? Or are you looking for 9s and only 9s?
Why do this?
Why not do it? Yeah, I'm 63 years old and I get to still do what I love and enjoy it and have fun. And